So the first probably theoretical distribution that we are going to learn is binomial distribution. Binomial distribution is basically based on Bernoulli trials. Bernoulli trials were the trials which have only two outcomes. One is success, other is failure. Initially these trials आपण फक्त त्याच एक्सपेरिमेंटला हे ट्रायल्स द्यायचो ज्यांना फक्त दोन आउटकम्स असतात. तो शुरुआत में बर्नौली ट्रायल सिर्फ उन्हीं एक्सपेरिमेंट के लिए हुआ करते थे जिनको सिर्फ दो आउटकम होते, एक होता है सक्सेस, दूसरा होता है फेल्यूर. या फिर हम लोग देखते हैं कि अगर एग्जाम में बैठे तो एक तो पास हो गए नहीं तो फेल होंगे, या फिर आपने कॉइन टॉस किया तो एक तो हेड आएगा या फिर टेल आएगा. तो सिर्फ ऐसे ही ट्रायल्स को पहले हम लोग बर्नौली ट्रायल्स बोला करते थे जिनको दो आउटकम. बर्नौली ट्रायल तो दो ही आउटकम का होता है, तो सिर्फ उन्हीं ट्रायल्स को शुरुआत में कंसीडर किया जाता था जिनको बस दो आउटकम है, और ये दोनों आउटकम एक दूसरे के अपोजिट होते हैं, या फिर प्रोबेबिलिटी की भाषा में दे आर म्यूचुअली एक्सक्लूसिव एंड एग्जॉस्टिव. ओके, लेकिन धीरे धीरे ये ध्यान में आया कि नॉट ओनली दीज ट्रायल्स बट ऑल्सो द अदर ट्रायल्स, उसमें भी हम लोग बर्नौली को यूज कर सकते हैं. फॉर एग्जाम्पल डायस इज थ्रोन, तो 6 आउटकम आते, 2 तो नहीं आते. लेकिन अगर मैंने बोला है कि आई नीड इवन नंबर, तो getting an even number is success and not getting an even number will become failure. So when we use this concept of Bernoulli trial to any random experiment having any number of outcomes, लेकिन हम लोगों ने क्या किया अभी उसमें जो हमको चाहिए it should occur, उसको हम लोग बोलेंगे सक्सेस, और जो नहीं चाहिए उसको फेल्यूर बोलेंगे. The probability of success and failure is constant. ये सक्सेस होने की और फेल्यूर होने की जो प्रोबेबिलिटी है वो कांस्टेंट होनी चाहिए. ये बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है. आप चाहे कोई भी एक्सपेरिमेंट हो उसको आप बर्नौली में कन्वर्ट करो, सक्सेस और फेल्यूर में कन्वर्ट करो, कोई बात नहीं, लेकिन इनकी जो प्रोबेबिलिटी है वो हमेशा कांस्टेंट होनी चाहिए, वो एक ही होनी चाहिए, वो अलग अलग नहीं हो सकती. So if there are n trials, then these trials are countably finite and the probability of success and failure is constant throughout. Countably finite का मतलब ये है कि number of trials जो है ये डिफाइन है, ये 30 या 30 से कम होने चाहिए, ये डिफाइन है, ये बोल दिया है, it should be 30 or it should be less than 30. And n, that is the number of trials, they should be independent of each other. Okay, वो एक दूसरे से काफी इंडिपेंडेंट होने चाहिए. मतलब इंडिपेंडेंट ट्रायल्स का मतलब ये है कि एक ट्रायल में आया हुआ आउटकम दूसरे ट्रायल के आउटकम को डिटरमाइन नहीं करता है. So if we want to define binomial, then we'll first talk about the trials, independent trials. So n are the number of independent trials, that is the outcome in one trial is not going to determine the outcome in another trial, and they are countably finite also. Then P is probability of success, Q is probability of failure, and we also have X, capital X, that is a random variable, and small x, that is number of success. Number of success that we expect each time. And now the probability function is, or the binomial function is given like this. NCX, that is out of n trials, in x trials I should get success. Probability of success P raised to x. Probability of failure Q raised to n minus x. क्योंकि n में से अगर x टाइम पे सक्सेस आया तो n minus x टाइम पे फेल्यूर आना चाहिए. This is your binomial distribution. Here P is probability of success and Q is probability of failure, and P and Q are mutually exclusive and exhaustive. Events. They are, you can also write it as P plus Q is equals to 1. So Q is equals to 1 minus P. So these are only two outcomes of the random experiment, P and Q. They are mutually exclusive and they are exhaustive. Exclusive and exhaustive makes them complement of each other. So they are actually complement of each other. So P plus Q is equals to N. Q is 1 minus P. Binomial is also called as biparametric. We'll talk about binomial distribution now. This is a very important theory. Binomial is called as biparametric distribution. As it has two parameters. And the two parameters are N and P. These are the two parameters of binomial distribution. N, that is number of trials, and P, that is probability of success. And therefore binomial is called as biparametric, कारण N आणि P कळलं तर बाकी सगळं कळतं आपल्याला. P and Q are mutually exclusive and exhaustive events. Also, probability of P is constant for any number of trials. म्हणजे N ची व्हॅल्यू काहीही असू दे, P ची व्हॅल्यू जी आहे तीच राहणार, आणि P ची व्हॅल्यू जी आहे ती राहणार, म्हणून Q ची पण व्हॅल्यू तीच राहणार जी आहे. So if P is given, then you can always determine Q, and if you get N, P and Q, you can find out the binomial distribution. And P is always constant. It will always remain constant for any number of trials. The trials, or you can also say the number of times the experiment is done. ट्रायल्स म्हणजे क्या, कितनी नंबर ऑफ टाइम्स तुम्हें ते एक्सपेरिमेंट रिपीट, कितनी बार आपने वो एक्सपेरिमेंट को रिपीट किया, इसको बोला जाता है ट्रायल्स. द ट्रायल्स N आर इंडिपेंडेंट of each other. That is, the outcome in one trial is not going to determine the outcome in another trial. That's what we call them as independent. That's what independent means. तो अगर वो independent है तो इसका मतलब एक ट्रायल में क्या आया है आउटकम, ये दूसरे ट्रायल के आउटकम को डिटरमाइन नहीं करेगा. So we say that N is independent of each other. n is always small and finite. So value of n is always small and finite. And small and finite is determined as less than equal to 30. N is always small and finite. And n is done under similar conditions. I mean, you do the trial, every trial is done under the same condition. Okay. Now, next important case in binomial is mean of binomial is n into p. Variance is npq. There is a very important condition in binomial that mean should always be greater than variance. Mean is always greater than variance in binomial. That is to say, NP is always greater than NPQ. If variance is NPQ, then you should know very well that standard deviation is under root NPQ. Binomial can be unimodal or bimodal. That is, it may have one mode or it may have more than one mode, depending upon the value of p into n plus 1. So if this value is integer, then binomial will have two modes. If p into n plus 1 is an integer, then binomial has two modes. So अगर ये k है, I'll say let it be equal to k. And if k is an integer, then binomial will have two modes. That is k and k minus 1. But if it is k, and if k is an fraction, then or a decimal point, then it will have only one mode. Then it will have that is the highest fractional, highest integral value actually. Highest integral value. For example, if k is 4, then your modes will be 4 and 3. But suppose k is value of k comes to be 4.3, then your mode will be 4, highest integral value. This is called as binomial distribution. We should know certain things very well, that binomial is a discrete probability distribution and it depends upon n and p, and therefore n and p is called the parameters. This is all theory, but I'll write down this, some important characteristics of binomial. इसमें से कुछ कुछ आप लोगों को लगेगा कि रिपीटेड है, लेकिन ये बहुत ज्यादा इंपॉर्टेंट है क्योंकि ये थियोरी है और इस पे बहुत सम्स आते हैं. तो फर्स्ट थिंग इज बाइनोमियल, इट्स discrete probability distribution. Next, it's biparametric. It has two parameters, n and p. कारण एकदा p आला ना तर तुम्हाला q पण मिळतो ना, q is 1 minus p, so you always get that. Out of this, p is a probability, so it is always positive, and n is number of trials, so it is always positive. P and Q are mutually exclusive and exhaustive and constant for all n. For any number of trials, they are constant. Mean of binomial is NP. And variance is NPQ. So obviously standard deviation is under root NPQ. The mode of binomial is equal to that value of x which has largest frequency. Mode is equal to that value of x having largest frequency, or we can find mode depending on value of p into n plus 1. ते इवन आणि ऑड ट्रायल्स वरनं कळतं की एक मोड आहे का एकापेक्षा जास्त मोड आहे. सगळ्यात महत्वाचं डेफिनेशन जे बायनॉमियलचं आहे, दॅट इज मीन इज ऑलवेज ग्रेटर दॅन व्हरायन्स. is the most important property of binomial. Mean is always greater than variance. So these are the important characteristics, and depending on these characteristics, we have MCQs, we have sums based on them. And after knowing this, we can write down binomial distribution is given as NCX P raised to X Q raised to N minus X. So out of N trials, you want X trials to give you a success. So success should come for X times. So X P into P असं X times तुम्ही P ला multiply केलं तर P raised to X येतो. सक्सेस जर X टाइम्स असेल तर फेल्युअर N मायनस X टाइम्स असतं, म्हणून Q raised to N minus X. आणि आउट ऑफ N एनी X ट्रायल्स म्हणून ते NCX. This is your binomial distribution. And this is all theory pertaining to binomial distribution.